So we see that genomes are major proportion of the genomes, especially in the eukaryotes, that is made up of repeats, though they are also present in the prokaryotes also. These repeats, they skew the base composition. So normally the A, T's, G's and C's, their relative proportions are comparatively similar to one another. But if there are the repeats present and the repeats are of same types, for example, if we have runs of GCs, then obviously they will change the proportion of different bases. So this thing can contribute to having differences in their Bion densities. So those fragments then they can be separated on the basis of those differential densities, and then they can be separated as what we call them as satellite DNAs. Here is an example in which we can see the repeats. So the repeats can be tandem, where they can be array of repeats together, or they can be the interspersed, that is the repeats then separated by normal genome and then repeats. So that pattern is called as interspersed. Satellite DNA may be 1 to several thousand base pairs long, and it can be present as a long, like millions of base pair long region tandemly repeated together, and they are present near the centromeres, and they can be classified as mini and micro satellites. Mini satellites are 15 bases long in array of several thousands to several hundred to several thousand kb, typically present in the euchromatin region. The example is VNTR mini satellites. So they are used in forensics. So here we can have different repeat patterns. In the individual one, we have those GC repeats. So there are runs of GCs together. And then obviously the organisms are diploid, that is they are having two chromosomes from their different parents. So the same allele A2 that has two of those repeats down here. If we look into another locus, another position, gene position, we can see there is allele B2, so that has AGCT repeat. So there are two copies here, two copies here. In the second individual, we have the three copies in B3 first allele, and in the second allele we have two copies. So when we digest them with the restriction enzymes, so those enzymes, they cut them where we have those repeat regions. So we can have differential banding patterns when we run them on the gel. So in this way we can recognize those individuals. These are the bands coming from individual number 1, and these are the bands coming from individual number 2. So in this way, getting those repeat regions and running them on the gels, we can detect which DNA belongs to which organism. So microsatellites are 2 to 6 bases long, and they can be arrays of 10 to hundreds of bases, and they are also inherited to the offsprings. Mainly they are used as, just like as we have seen in the previous example, they are also used as genetic markers, and they are found in telomeres. One of the example is this 6 nucleotide segment TTAGGGG, and the typical examples are SSRs and STRs, which are short tandem repeat and simple segment repeats. Transposable elements are also important components, or repeats, important kind of repeats. So they are making up the larger proportion of the eukaryotic genome, and they thought to play important roles in the evolution of those genomes. So normally those transposable elements, they transpose from one position to another in the genome, and they are also called as jumping genes. They have a potential to increase in number, and then they make up the larger proportion of the eukaryotic genome. They are detectable, but sometimes they blend into the genome and we cannot detect them. So here in this diagram we can see the proportion of these transposable elements. Red ones are transposable elements, whereas the green ones are other sequences. So we have different organisms like Homo sapiens, humans, Zmays. Then we have Drosophila, we have Arabidopsis, we have C. elegans, and Saccharomyces cerevisiae, the yeast. We see that in human genome, these transposable elements, they make up 35%. That is a big number. But obviously in Zmays, they are bigger than that. They are more than 50%. In Drosophila, they are less, 15% of the genome. The y-axis represents the genome size. So as compared to these two organisms, rest of the organisms, they have less proportion of those repeats. So mainly In human and Z-maize, they are present as a major proportion. So large proportion of eukaryotic genome is made up of repeats, and different repeats, they act as different markers, so with which we can identify those organisms, and they can also be used to study the evolution of organisms.